I hear that you started your career in Kuwait.
Absolutely true. I came to Kuwait when I was only 18 years old. When my father expired, I wrote to him, look, uncle, please give me a job. If you give me a job, I'll be very happy. He told me, Rizwan, when you become 18, I will give you a job. On my 18th birthday, he sent me a letter. At that time, that was the only way of communication. There was no fax, there was no email, nothing like this. So I got a letter from him and saying that if you are interested, come to Kuwait. Immediately, ran to Kuwait and took up my first job in Kuwait as a salesman. And I worked there for 8 years. From salesman, I became the top sales manager, getting the quite a lot business for my uncle and the company, and managing a lot of companies, getting a lot of business. The company name is Atlas Commercial, and managed by my uncle, Mr. Sammy Jacobs and Mr. Moses Jacobs. Absolutely right. I started my career in Kuwait at the age of 18. My father expired at 16, so I wrote to my uncle that give me a job in Kuwait, and they have a company called Atlas Commercial. It's still there. And at the 18 age, he wrote me a letter that, Rizwan, if you want to come to Kuwait, come, and this is the salary I'm going to. I was very happy. Next flight, I was in Kuwait. I started with them as a junior salesman, and when I left them, I was the manager of the company. And I would have never left them because I was working, earning and working very well. I was earning about 1,500 dinar. At that time, we are talking in the age of 1990, before the Saddam Hussein came. Now, 1,500 dinar for a person like me was very, very big money at that particular time. But only because Saddam Hussein came to Kuwait and he invaded Kuwait, I had to run away. We all had to go away from there. And that's the reason we had to go to Mumbai. And from Mumbai, I came to Dubai.
So, if it was not Saddam Hussein, will you be still in Kuwait?
So I was very happy. Only because, certain times, certain circumstances force you. And because Saddam Hussein came, we had to all run away. And I don't know what was happening with Kuwait at that time. And that's how I came to Dubai. So probably, yes, if Saddam Hussein wouldn't have come there, I would still be in Kuwait.
شنو اشتغلت أول ما دخلت دبي؟
After I came to Dubai, I worked for one company over here for 1 year. And then I said, Dubai is a great place because, Dubai gives you an exposure to the international market. I said, this is the place I want to do my business. And I told my wife, look, I want to do a business over here because I feel I can get a lot of exposure in this market. And that's how we started this company, Danube Building Material. I'm talking 31 years ago. First company which I started was Danube Building Material. And I didn't have the money to start building material company. So we started as a brokerage. That means somebody wants to buy, somebody wants to sell. And I was making that 1%, 2% commission. And that's how we started into brokerage business. That the first business was that. And then gradually we went into trading. And then we started the company called Danube Home, which sells into furnishing. And later on, 10 years ago, we started selling Danube properties.
It was your idea to start the Danube Homes?
Yeah, Danube Building Material, it was my idea because what I studied in Kuwait was selling building material for my uncle. So I said, when I'm coming to Dubai, that was the only knowledge I had, building material, so brokerage. So that's, I said, okay, let me capitalize on what I've learned in my uncle's company. And I started here in Dubai, and it was very good.
ليش الناس تسميك رجل الواحد بالمية؟
So, after we were successful in the building material and Danube Home, I decided, okay, now is the time to open Danube Properties. But when we decided to open Danube Properties, there were already big companies selling the properties in Dubai. I said, how do I compete with them? But then we realized that 80 to 85% of the expat population who is staying in Dubai want to buy their own apartment, but they cannot have their apartment because the bank will not give them loan for the off-plan property. I said, how do I give them the property? Because I want to target these people nobody was targeting. So that's how we came out with this concept of you pay a small down payment, which is about 20% down payment, which anybody can pay because they have made some saving while working in Dubai. 4-5 years if you work in Dubai, you can make that small money as a saving. And balance you pay 1% per month. And that 1% idea became very, very hit. Because everybody who wanted to stay here in Dubai for a longer time could not afford to buy this property, were able to buy this property with this 1% payment plan. So people started calling me the 1% man of Dubai.
So you were happy with the one?
Very happy. I was happy. Customer is happy. Bank is happy. And everybody is happy. And we sold 20,000 units until today in this 1%. 20,000 units we have sold with this 1% payment plan.
You're not afraid if you give the customers for they are paying installments or something like this?
You mean to say that after he doesn't pay?
Yeah.
Okay. See, he already paid me 20% and then he's paying me 1% per month. Now, the best thing about Dubai is whatever money which I am collecting from a customer is going in the escrow account. We have an escrow account. So the money goes in the escrow account. 20% is gone the escrow. Then the one person, he has paid me 10% in the escrow account. So 30, 35%. The customer also is protected. Tomorrow, if the developer is not able to develop the property and the customer has paid the 30, 40, 50%, the customer can go to the land department, to the RERA, and ask them, look, I have paid this 40, 50%. This completion date was so and so time and not completed. And after 1 year, I am coming to you. Please help me. The land department will help the customer to get back the money because the money is in the escrow. So the both ways, if the customer doesn't pay or the developer doesn't make the building, you're protected.
شنو تقول حق كل المقيمين في الخليج اللي ما تملكوا عقار في الإمارات؟
Not to the GCC immigrant. I tell to everybody in the whole world that if you haven't invested in Dubai, you are missing out the boat. Dubai is a great place. I'm sure everybody knows Dubai is a great place and it's going to grow up and up. The infrastructure which government is giving you, there's no income tax, very good place to work. The family atmosphere is very good. The health sector is very nice. We are talking about the road transport is very nice. The airport is buzzing. The Emirates airline is also connected to everywhere. So safety is at the best. You have the best of what do you say? The religion. That means anybody can come and practice the religion, whether it's a Hindu, Muslim, or Christian. They can practice the religion. The culture-wise, we all live together. Very place. So it's a very, very, very good environmental place. And property prices in Dubai is still lower than many parts of the world. Today, if you compare the property prices of Dubai, it's cheaper than Europe, cheaper than US, cheaper than Canada, cheaper than, I would say, Hong Kong, Singapore. You go to the Russia, we are cheaper than Russia. I'm from Mumbai. So if I have to compare with Mumbai, apple to apple, we are cheaper than Mumbai. So it's still prices are cheaper compared to the whole world. And year on year, we have seen a growth of 25 to 30% in the last many years. So if you have 25 to 30%, last 3 years, it has given a growth of 25 to 30%. And with the way this is happening, God forbid but we have a casino also coming here. So that is going to bring in a lot of tourists again. More tourists over here. So property prices will go very high. So my asking to your question that yes, this is the only thing which I say. Look, if you are Habibi, you have not invested in Dubai, come soon, invest in Dubai because otherwise you will miss the boat and that prices will no more be affordable.
شنو أكبر 3 أخطاء الناس تسويها قبل لا يدشون سوق العقار في الإمارات؟
See, when you want to buy real estate, it's the most important thing is to check the developer. Today, because the market is good in Dubai, many developers are coming. There are many people coming, new people coming into Dubai and offering lot of lucrative deals, which is very good because people want to come and take the small pie of the market. But you are investing your hard-earned money into that real estate investment. It's very, very important that you check the track record of the developer. It's very important that how many projects he has launched, how many projects he has delivered. A new developer offering maybe 5%, 10% cheaper than the old developer. You will say, okay, this price at this particular location, this person is cheaper. You will import, but you will invest in that. But tomorrow, something goes wrong, which we have seen in the past. Some crisis come. This developer will no more exist. They will run away. So it's very important to find the right developer. Second most important thing, the location. When you are choosing any property, make sure the location of your apartment is very good or the building is very good. You should have metros, schools, hospitals close to it. You should not go and invest far away somewhere. Far away might be cheaper, but that property will not appreciate. You should always invest in the heart of the city, where the location is always very, very good. And make sure what is the rental return you are getting on the property developer you are buying. Like this is very, very most important thing. You see a lot of developers, they will sell you the property. Check the rental return because majority of the time you're not going to stay. You are investing because you want to put that property on rent, you want a capital appreciation, you want a very high rental return. So before you invest, check the property which the developer has developed. What is the rental he is getting on that particular rental? Today, if you don't get 10% return, you should not invest. Minimum 10% you should get. That's the market today. So if the developer is able to give you that 10% return, go and invest. these are the three important things a customer has to check when he invests in a property in Dubai.
شركتكم من أكبر شركات التطوير العقاري في الإمارات، شنو أكثر شيء متحسف عليه؟
I started my property business 10 years ago. I wish I had started much earlier. Like I started my building material 30 years ago. I wish along with the property business, along with the building material, I should have started the development business, even if it was small 30 years ago. I would have been much, much bigger businessman. But yes, nothing wrong. 10 years ago also was a good time. I'm very happy because still we have a long way to go in Dubai. Like I always mention, Dubai prices are still very low. People from all over the world are coming over here. So Dubai has a lot of good cycle coming in the future. So I'm sure I don't have only that small regret. I should have started long back. But I don't think that Dubai is still, nothing is wrong. I'm still very happy with it. And today Danube, in the private developer, just to let you know, we are the third largest developer in Dubai and in the private developer. The amount of what we have sold in the last year, we were the third largest developer. The last year we closed almost at 9.8 billion dirhams and more than 3,000 apartments, I think.
في عندنا خلينا نقول جنسيات وايد عايشة في الكويت وبالأخص حتى من إخواننا الهنود اللي موجودين في الكويت. شنو ممكن نقول لهم على أساس أنهم يستثمرون في العقارات اللي موجودة في دانوب؟
See, I'm sure the Indians and the Asians who are there in Kuwait, working over there, they would be knowing him because of my social media podcast or the message which I keep passing in. I can also say the same thing to everybody, like come and invest in Dubai. It is really good city to live in, to make sure for your children, for your family. It's a fantastic place. Prices are still cheaper over here, and you should try and invest over here. Even if you invest in a small, we have a special plan for you for a 1 bedroom which converts into 2 bedroom. Now, if you buy a 1 bedroom and actually you're getting a 2 bedroom, we will send you the video for that for you to see how it is that 1 bedroom converts into 2 bedroom. So it's 1.3 million dirhams for a 1 bedroom. And you, a family of 4, which means a couple and 2 children can stay in that 1.3 million dirham with that 20% down payment and 1% per month. It's not a bad investment. We 1.3 million dirhams, we are talking about 100,000 KD, paying only 20,000 dinar as a down payment. So it's a best investment. Habibi, come to Dubai. You will not regret. I can only say that.
شنو تقصدون بشعار دانوب هنا؟
Danube Hena means Danube Mawjuda. That means if you want to buy a property in Dubai, sitting in Kuwait, we will help you to buy. You want to buy a property, you want to get a golden visa, don't have to go anywhere. We will make the golden visa for you. You know why? Danube Hena. You want to furnish your apartment, you don't need to go anywhere. We will furnish and give you a fully furnished apartment. Why? Danube Hena, Danube Mawjuda. But then you don't have the full money to pay. Small, 1% per month. Don't worry. Danube Hena. After you buy the property, you want to sell it or you want to put it on rent. No need to worry. Danube Hena. You want your children to learn all the sports. No need to go anywhere. We will teach you the sport because we'll keep a coach inside the sporting activity. Why? Because Danube Hena. So everywhere you want, we will facilitate in anything you want. And that's why we have this caption called Danube Hena. For everything and anything related to the property, we will help you out.
So the slogan is Danube.
Danube Hena. Danube Mawjuda.
Okay. شنو اللي يميز او شنو الشيء اللي يخلي الناس تشتري من دانوب وتحديدا هم بعد زياده على كذي من الميثاق؟
I think I started my career in Kuwait, so I feel there is a connect for me from the Kuwaitis who will come and buy from me. So when the Kuwaitis come and buy, believe me, it's like a family coming and buying from me. So I'll be very happy if any Kuwaiti come or the Indians who are working in Kuwaiti, they come and buy from me. Definitely, I will meet them. I will see whatever the best special I can offer for them and make them very sure that the investment which they do is the best for them. Trust me, like I mentioned to me, the Kuwaitis or the people working in Kuwait, they come because when you have worked in a country, started your career, you have a special connection with Kuwait, and I have that connection. And I started for a small as a salesman and grew as a manager. And when I left them, it was not easy. So I still go to Kuwait sometimes, and I feel very happy about it. So any Kuwaitis, when they come and buy, I will offer the best inventory and the best payment plan for them.